You see those tremendous rainfall rates, Barbara, across the area of some locations still seeing 1 to 2 inches per hour instantaneously, with that kind of verifying with some of the reports that we're seeing on the ground. But we continue to track this pipeline of tropical moisture surging into southern New England, mostly concentrated across the 95 corridor up through Providence and also into parts of Bristol County too. With just north of Fall River, we're seeing some of the heaviest rainfall rates, but more just some spotty showers initially right now at the coastline. But we do have our 2 flash flood warnings, and inside those polygons likely going to see some of that localized flooding, especially in those areas of poor drainage as we go forward. This one that's centering over the 95 corridor is in effect until 1:45, and the newer one that had been issued over parts of Fall River along with Bristol County all the way down through Newport, that one is in effect until 3 p.m. Just giving you an indication of what we're expecting for the timing of this and how this is going to be more or less a afternoon style of an event. Zooming in though on kind of the 95 corridor in and around East Greenwich up through Warwick and more or less into Cranston and Providence, as we can see Thurbers Ave right there at the top of the screen there. But these tremendous rainfall rates are going to continue to produce these issues on the roadways, especially if you're going to be traveling over the next couple of hours, creating that slow travel. Obviously, no one right now on 195 is moving quick at all, as we have right in this line of those darker oranges and reds, those rainfall rates of the 1 to 2 inches per hour, but extending all the way back up into the capital city right now of Providence, likely going to have that risk for some flooding. And the heaviest is kind of centered over the radar itself, so it gives a little bit of a tougher depiction here. But we have 495 passing through with tremendous torrential downpours, probably leading to some ponding on the roadways. So again, next couple of hours, if you don't have to be out on the road, make sure you're just kind of prolonging that departure. As we can see here, the reason for these tropical downpours is really just the surge of moisture that's making its way up and into the northeast this afternoon. And the system that's coming over from upstate New York is able to tap in and use all this moisture. And unfortunately, we're just kind of in the target zone for that. And that could be the case all the way through at least 3 p.m. But we're not expecting the system to actually leave us until maybe later on this evening. This is the view here through our People's Credit Union Skycam network, looking out towards the Highway Bridge, Tockwatton on the waterfront there. Not too much visibility with, again, that heavy rain in place, 72 degrees and 1 mile of visibility, and that's varying depending on where you are. Kind of a depiction of what we're expecting as we go forward. Again, this line of downpours will continue to just train into southern New England, riding right along the 95 corridor. So I do think the south coast is going to be a little bit better off with maybe just the occasional downpour compared to some of those interior locations. We could see maybe rainfall accumulations approaching maybe 3 to 4 inches for some of us. The last little bit of the front should be clearing the region as we get towards 6 o'clock. Still going to be producing some very strong rainfall rates locally, and then by about 8 or 9, things will start to improve from that point forward. So what can we expect for maybe some additional rainfall? Like I just mentioned, maybe another inch and a half for some of those hard hit areas, unfortunately. So again, that's going to continue to enhance that risk for some localized flooding. That's obviously why we have the Storm Team 10 weather alert. We're going to continue to keep an eye on the radar, monitor it, and update you on all of our other platforms as we see you later in another 10 minutes or so. But 10-day forecast, once we get through today, tomorrow's going to be beautiful. Probably one of the better days on the 10-day forecast. And I know this humidity that you absolutely love is going to be surging back into the region for the end of the week. So it's going to be feeling tropical for sure.